Hey you guys, like, comment, and share because YouTube did not like my last video. So please get us back on the algorithm. So much thanks. Thank you guys. Enjoy the video and make sure to show this to everyone you know so that everyone knows what's going on. Everyone needs to know this stuff. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye.
Nobody will be safe if not everybody is vaccinated. Young people, you are championing an open internet and a 2 trillion digital access plan to bring the world online and prevent internet shutdown. And you are presenting new ways to minimize the spread of misinformation, and you want to combat dangerous extremist views in the internet.
False information, that, causes riots or people not to trust medicines or rewrites, history like Holocaust denial. There's been a lot of bad stuff on social media, and, I'm glad at least some of that is being held back. Climate change and pandemics are where I'm trying to help the world get good plans. We have to bring this epidemic to an end.
Back in like 2006, 2007, when YouTube was just kind of starting to get more views and videos uploaded there was this thing that a lot of people were tuning into called a homunculus. So back on YouTube, there wasn't like guidelines. People could post all kinds of stuff, and there was a ton of conspiracy videos and a ton of videos that were what we would consider kind of like dark web videos now, but they were there on YouTube. I remember coming across the homunculus trend, and there were a lot of people that seemed that they were based out of Russia. A lot of the videos had Russian subtitles, and I don't speak Russian, so I couldn't really understand what was going on, but I definitely followed along. There was one guy specifically who took things to an extreme. I remember people saying that what he was doing was a crime against humanity, and that it was actually like against laws of humanity. And supposedly there's like a world treaty that says that no countries will be involved with doing what he was doing. The videos he would be uploading would be in different locations, and he would upload random videos, and I even remember that his videos were getting taken down because they were so bad. So questionable, but still very interesting. So people followed along and kind of waited for his video to drop, and because the platform was small, you could easily come across his videos. What he was doing was taking fertile chicken eggs and injecting or fertilizing them with his own DNA, his own swimmers. A lot of the times they would fail, nothing would happen, no fertilization would occur. But it came to a point where he was fertilizing them and he was able to make a baby. A lot of people were saying that it was hard to believe his videos were fake because we got to watch them grow. He would have updates and he would be talking about new things and new developments that would happen. And it was just so scientifically correct, it was hard to believe that it was faked. I watched this thing grow up, and this was basically his child. It started off with just being a little tiny nub, and the nub ended up growing into this longer shape. And then eventually the red or like the orange colored spike started to come out. He would take blended up food and inject it into the water, and the little red thing would come out and start to kind of pull the food into the hole. And then the thing about the hole is that it kind of also acted as an eye. That little finger guy was really aggressive, and it was always lurking and looking around. I don't know how it would have been recreated, and I know that CGI has been around for a long time, but it seemed like it would be kind of hard for him to fake what he was doing. All of his videos would be removed. You couldn't find it anywhere. And a few days later, another upload would happen of him. He never showed his face. You could just recognize his hands, and he would be in a different room, a different location. And he was saying that people were after him because of what he was doing and what he's found that he could do. He was breaking laws of humanity. Like, he shouldn't have been doing this, and he was sharing it with the world. So this is the second baby that he was able to make, and it's just the starfish one. This picture is actually really, really sad, and I'll get into why in a second. But this little circle on the top there, that was its eye. So when it would eat, it would absorb the food through the bottom, so it was more like a starfish. The little eye would look around, and this little one seemed to be more like, I don't want to say like sweet, but it just seemed more curious and delicate. Whereas the long finger one would be like spiking around, and he moved really like aggressively. This one kind of floated around and looked around very slowly. What was sad about that picture was he finally decided to introduce the two and put them inside of the same tank. So what we're actually seeing is when this is the little finger spiked one, came down and spiked the little starfish one. You can see the moment that it unalived the little starfish one. I remember the guy being really, really sad about the starfish one. He also starts to get more frantic in his videos as he's uploading. Like, the further he is doing this, the more nervous he is. And the more, like, I don't speak Russian, but I could tell that he was very fast paced and his hands were constantly shifting, like he was always expecting somebody to come get him. He goes silent for a while, there's no updates or anything, and he ends up uploading another video saying he was able to create one more. This is the third one, and this is the one where people were like, no way, this is absolutely fake, because he could take this one out of the water. It looks like a chicken claw. It had really murky, yucky water. It didn't show any signs of like eye or mouth, and I remember that there was no way to see where it was absorbing food through. The way that this thing moved looked like a chicken claw. It would open and close, it would react to certain things, he would touch it, and it would move like it had nerve endings. People were really debating on if he was being honest, if this stuff was faked. After that last video where he was showing the new one, he never uploaded again. That was it. And people were saying that he was arrested for breaking laws of humanity. All of his videos were wiped, and only now do I see some people starting to talk about him again, and people who remembered watching that. I think you might be able to find videos of this online where you can actually watch these things be fertilized and grown.
Another advanced world just outside of Antarctica. They don't want us going there. Once you understand, there's more land beyond Antarctica. What's another word for more? Extra. What's another word for land? Territory. Put that together in a word, extraterra. If somebody came from the extraterra outside of Antarctica, we might call them an extraterrestrial from the outer space.
This is Viktor Gorbachev, a Russian scientist that may have discovered the secret to levitation by studying the levitation properties of beetles. He discovered that when stacking the wings of beetles together, it would defy gravity and the physics of this realm as we know it, and cause levitation. He utilized that principle in making a levitation device. I have several videos of people reproducing Gorbachev's work, including tests on beetle wings with fascinating results. If you'd like to see them, just let me know in the comments and I'll post them here. And though many have tried to reproduce his work, including our own governments dabbling in levitation devices, perhaps he borrowed his work from another source. It seems there is nothing new under the sun, truly. Perhaps the depictions of all these flying scarabs in ancient Egypt, and these ancient flying machines like the flying Vimana in my previous video, unlocked the secrets to flying and levitation long before Viktor Gorbachev came along. Just newly rediscovered technology from the old world, from the many advanced civilizations before us. Question everything, friends. Until next time.
The zombie apocalypse is here. There's been a ton of these trucks for the zombie outbreak response team seen in all of...
When can I stop paying these damn bills? Okay? That's the question I want. When can I stop paying these damn bills? Every day I get on here is something new. We got the zombie apocalypse. You got the government dropping mosquitoes out the sky that's carrying all kind of diseases. We got freaking recalls on every damn food that's out there. They got all kind of stuff. E. coli, this, that, and the other. The zombie apocalypse, World War III. The government sending us out mass messages on the 4th about when can I stop paying these giraffe coochie high bills? My rent is high, my electricity is high, these groceries is high. Baby, listen, I'm not trying. When? Y'all keep telling me stuff is here. This is when can I stop paying these damn bills? I'm sick of it. Some pop off shit every day.
So people eating raw flesh in Walmart like zombies have been seen now? This is for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, let's watch this real quick. Y'all see that shit? Yeah, in the future we're seeing all the signs of, zombies We have zombie control trucks that have been spotted all over the U.S. You know, the CDC have dropped a zombie preparedness for you guys to go and look into. Now we got people in the middle of the goddamn store, you feel me, eating raw meat. Are y'all ready for The Walking Dead? Y'all ready for when Jabisha, she activate and they turn them frequencies on? Once again, aren't you guys entertained with everything that I said? Let me know what y'all think about this man eating raw meat in the middle of the store like a zombie in the comments. Like or follow for more wisdom and stay tuned.